In this video, let's talk about the Chiefs climbing up the power rankings, how last weekend was the absolute best case scenario with the rest of the West losing and the hype of the West dying out quickly. Then take a look at why running back McKinnon is quite possibly the most valuable back on the team, and much freaking more. But first, how about those? What's up, guys? My name is Cole and I do daily news about the Kansas City Chiefs, so make sure to sub if you are new, hit that like button if you think that hit on Juju Smith-Schuster should have resulted in a personal freaking foul, and let's get into this video starting with the Week 11 power rankings put out by the NFL today. In 5th is the Buffalo Bills, falling 3 from last week after their loss to the Vikings. So glad they lost, by the way. 4th is the Dolphins, rising 8, which is pretty crazy. They rose 8 spots after steamrolling the Browns. But the Browns, they kind of suck. They're 3-6 and aren't doing too well. But hey, you can no longer deny the Dolphins. They are a high-powered machine with Tyreek Hill about to have a career season, and Tua Tagovailoa having a great year as well. In 3rd is the Minnesota Vikings, rising 4 spots after beating the Bills in a wild overtime thriller of a game. And then up in 2nd, rising 1 spot from last week is the Kansas City Chiefs, followed by the Philadelphia Eagles, who remain at the top of the list despite losing a pretty ugly game to the Washington Commanders on Monday Night Football. And how they remain at the top after that loss is beyond me, but it's just the power rankings after all, and it doesn't mean too terribly much at the end of the day. What may mean a little bit more to us as Chiefs fans, however, is how great this weekend turned out for the team. The Raiders lost to Jeff Saturday and the Indianapolis Colts on a Sunday, which caused Derek Carr to get emotional in his post-game presser.
Sorry for being emotional. I'm just pissed off, and I wish everybody in that room felt the same way about this place.
And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I actually feel a bit bad for Derek Carr here. I mean, if I had to be a part of that dumpster fire organization for that many years, I would also cry in public in absolute embarrassment just for having to be associated with that team. It's so wild to me that here they sit at 2-7, being one of the worst teams in the entire NFL after all that offseason hype. I mean, good God, man. So many people bought into the hype, including Rich Eisen himself, who even picked the Raiders to win the West.
It's coming close with each passing loss. To the worst take I've ever had in the 8+ year history of this show. The Raiders winning the division and then being as bad as they are right now, and the Chiefs look as good as they ever have. Come on now.
Look, Rich, I'm not going to sugarcoat it here. There is no worst take you've ever had in your show's history at all, bar none, all right? Better luck next year, though, bud. And then more AFC West mishaps happened last weekend as well to keep the Chiefs' happiness train rolling. The Broncos lost to a depleted Titans team in which the Broncos offense went 4 for 7 on 3rd downs. Russell Wilson was sacked 6 times. They are the league's worst scoring offense, and I freaking love it. And then the cherry on top, the Chargers lost to the 49ers on Sunday Night Football, sealing the sweet weekend victory, especially considering the Buffalo Bills lost to the Vikings in overtime, and the Chiefs are now officially the #1 seed in the entire AFC. I also found it very sweet that the NFL changed the overtime rules after the Chiefs beat the Bills last postseason, because Josh Allen never got a chance to take the field after losing the coin toss, and this go round in overtime, they did lose the coin toss but got their little wish because Josh Allen got the chance to get his hands on the ball and win the game himself, but no, instead he threw the game-losing interception in the end zone. So Bills fans now have zero excuses, at least for this loss. No more crying about overtime. You got it? You see, there's levels to this game. Josh Allen is now 0-4 in overtime in his career, and Mahomes is 5-2, with his 2 losses happening all the way in the AFC Championship game. And the reason why I spent time on this segment is because the Chiefs were very disrespected this offseason, and people chose to hit the snooze button on this team, falling asleep and forgetting about the fact that the Chiefs have run the West for so many years in a row now, which brings me to a very fitting sponsor for today's video, Bear Mattress. You see, Bear Mattress reached out to me and offered to send me a mattress and some cold hard cash in exchange for my thoughts in a video for you guys, and I figured, you know what? Why the heck not? After all, the Chiefs were literally slept on all offseason long, and honestly, since getting this mattress, I've never slept better after a Chiefs win than I have now. A good night's sleep is important to me, especially because I've been dealing with some back issues, and I've had this mattress for over a month now, and let me tell you what, I've been sleeping fan-freaking-tastic. You see, with Bear, you get hibernation quality sleep sleep during every season of your life, but especially during the NFL season after the Chiefs catch a dub. I personally am a back sleeper who likes a medium firmness in my mattress, but my wife sleeps on her stomach and prefers one that is more firm, so after taking their online quiz, we were matched with the elite hybrid mattress that would benefit us both, and after ordering, they shipped it to our front door in a box. From there, we threw our old mattress out and then quickly realized why it was giving us so many fits at night. I mean, good riddance. Then we took the new mattress into our room, unboxed it, unrolled it, and boom, we officially upgraded our sleep just like that. You see, Bear's sleep recovery technology uses a Celliant powered fabric to help you stay cool throughout the night, and all mattresses are Green Guard Gold certified, CertiPure US certified, and EcoFlex fiberglass free. Well, what does all that mean? Basically, it's as safe and reliable as a Mahomes to Kelsey touchdown in the red zone. And the best part about all this is that Bear delivers your mattress right to your door with free shipping in the US. The mattress comes rolled up in a box. It's super easy to set up yourself. And if it makes you nervous to buy something that you haven't tried, Bear has a 120 night sleep trial, so you get more than 3 months to make sure that you love it. If you don't, they'll pick it up for you and you'll get a full refund, which is something fans from the rest of the AFC West teams will never receive for showing up to a game and watching their team lose. Plus, Bear mattresses have a lifetime warranty, and they even offer financing options and flexible payment plans, so a great night's sleep is never far away. I certainly love my quality of sleep with Bear Mattress, and I think you guys will too. Just go to bearmattress.com/HBTC and use my promo code HBTC to get 25% off, but also they have a Black Friday sale going on where you can get 35% off your purchase. The higher discount is only available for a bit, so if you have been looking to upgrade your sleep, this is a great time to do it. And this is also a great time for me to talk about running back Jerick McKinnon. You see, McKinnon is quite possibly the most well-rounded and valuable running back on the team, and is certainly the most trusted back on third downs and other crucial situations. And this is where I want to spend a little bit of time making the case for Jerick McKinnon being just that, because in my opinion, it's really not even close when you look at the tape and the reasons why. Over his time here in KC, McKinnon has found a lot of success in crucial moments in multiple facets of the game with Patrick Mahomes and company. That's in running the ball, catching the ball out of the backfield, and in pass protection as well. This isn't going to be an exhaustive study of McKinnon, by the way. I'm just mainly looking at the film from the most recent game against the Jags, but do you guys remember this play in week 2 on Thursday Night Football against the Chargers when he got open for Mahomes on this crucial third down in the red zone? Scramble drill for the WIN. Or how about when the Chiefs played against the Raiders on Monday Night Football and they were down 17-0? Well, on this 2nd and 17, they decided to hand the ball off to McKinnon, who was the spark to this offense in the game, breaking tackles and taking multiple people with him for 30 freaking yards. And here's another play in that same game to showcase why he's used in pass protection when he literally flipped this man over the top of himself. Bravo! McKinnon certainly takes pride in his ability to pass protect for Mahomes.
It's definitely something that, I work at, day in, day out. I take pride in it. And, I'm little, so I got little man syndrome when it comes to stuff like that. But it's definitely something that I hone in on and I definitely like. And, it's fun, man. Working with the O-line, man, those guys, they make it easy. And, we go back and forth, man. It's a collective effort.
And then let's fast forward to last Sunday against the Jags and park the car there. McKinnon has shown time and time again that he's not afraid to hit someone in order to give Mahomes time in the pocket, including this block here, where he actually managed to block one defender, then come off of that block and pick up another, which allowed Mahomes to hit Juju for a first down and move the team into the red zone. Then on this next play, it's the play where Juju got injured, so I'm not going to show the end of the play where he got hit, but I will show you that even though Mahomes chose to connect with Juju here, McKinnon was also open and could have picked up plenty of yards himself. Then on this play where MVS got leveled shortly after the Juju hit, McKinnon was actually wide open here, and he was wide open on this play as well. I mean, all the way open, but Mahomes just didn't see him and chose to scramble instead. Time and time again, Jerick McKinnon is proving his value as a pass-catching back in this team's offense. And in a presser yesterday, McKinnon shares the reasons behind the success he's found with Patrick Mahomes on passes out of the backfield and why he's been able to be so effective.
Last year towards the end, Pat started, chickening down more than he was before. And not just to me, but, just in general. And, it just comes along, in practice with that trust, him knowing where the back is going to be. It was me, Pop, Clyde, just being available, making positive gains off of it. So, that's all it is, whatever it takes to keep the chains going.
And then on this Noah Gray touchdown play, I honestly think the effectiveness of Jerick McKinnon in the backfield, catching passes on checkdowns, all that, was part of the reason why Gray got open, because you cannot deny that McKinnon is a threat. And then on this play, McKinnon takes one for a nice and easy 20 or so yards. And then on this organized circus of a play, Mahomes completely fools 98 here, as he had zero intention of throwing left or scrambling left, and instead rolled out the opposite direction to find McKinnon once again on a perfectly executed scramble drill. McKinnon is by no means perfect. He's dropped some passes and is the third best back on the team if you're only looking at the rushing stats, gathering the least attempts out of Pacheco and Clyde. But he is by far the best receiving back and is only one target behind McCole Hardman and has 70 less receiving yards. And McKinnon is averaging 8.5 yards per reception. This is pretty impressive considering that McKinnon is mainly used on quick passes, checkdowns, and screen plays, but goes to show you why he is the running back that the team depends on in third down situations, but also in other situations where Mahomes needs a dependable blocker as well as someone who can get open on scramble drills. And for these reasons above, I dub the Jerick McKinnon as the most valuable running back for the Chiefs at the moment based on their pass-heavy offensive play style. Mahomes knows his worth, saying recently on Twitter that McKinnon's got that dog in him, and Jerick acknowledges that he loves being in the trenches with the team, and this is also where I want to pass the question off to you all. Do you agree with me on this take? I realize Pacheco's developing and shaping up to be a valuable role on his own, especially in the future, but it's going to take time, and he's definitely still got to earn the trust of Mahomes to catch more passes from him as well as show his value in pass protection. He has his moments, but right now, in my opinion, it's Jerick McKinnon, and it's not close. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, then check out this video here, which is from last night where I talked about why Kadarius Toney is catching on so quickly here in KC. And until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go. How about those?